Hi there, I'm Allie Scarlett. I hope you're doing as tremendously as possible. Um, I saw that Mamdani won the New York election. I do think media should focus on it. There's other big cities in the United States. It should get covered for sure, but I don't. Anyway, so he's a socialist, and I, I'm not leftist. I think socialism is iffy. Um, I think it seems clear that vast majority of the time it works, but there's a statistically significant number of times in which it does not, and when it does not, it's disastrous. But that's talking about federal government, like national government. I mean, local government, like cities and counties. Why wouldn't you do it? Why wouldn't it be socialist? It would seem that should be more socialist the more local you get. There's less of a risk the more local you get. I've had this view for a handful of years now, despite it never having been left wing. Um, so yeah, I mean to have it just it would be wonderful if every city. I'll talk the United States because that's what I'm familiar with. It'd be wonderful if every city of the United States was socialist. It'd be wonderful if every state in the United States was socialist. The only the only concern I have is federal. The only thing where I think it's risky is federal, and I do think it would be a change. It would require like the 10th Amendment with state versus states' rights is a broad way to say it, but if the federal government doesn't have a power that the Constitution gives it, then it's a state issue. That's the 10th Amendment. So I do think that socialism would be a change in the United States government. I'm not saying it shouldn't be. I think historically socialism's iffy, but indeed, but but you'd probably maybe you'd have to repeal the 10th Amendment. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, local and state, these should have already been socialist. all those governments in the U.S. Thanks for watching.